Bodo Wants to Fly. Bodo the mouse lives in the cellar. He is a cellar mouse, like all of his friends. While the other mice eat and sleep, Bodo often sits by his favourite place by the cellar window, watching the birds and dreaming of flying. One night, Bodo spots something dark fluttering around outside. This is odd, he thinks. It can't be a bird. Birds don't fly at night. All of a sudden, one of those strange things lands outside the window right in front of him. "Hello, who are you?" Bodo asks. "I'm a bat." Bodo's confused. "You look like a mouse." "Are you a mouse that can fly?" "I don't have wings, but I would love to fly like you." Bodo is curious about his new friend. As the bat flies away, he says, "We live in the attic. You should come and visit us someday." Bodo is very excited and he wants to tell all of his friends straight away, but they're all fast asleep. The next day, Bodo waits until sundown to work up all of his courage to visit his new friend in the attic. There is a small crack in the wall that leads to the house. The house cat, however, paroles behind the crack all night, so no mouse has ever dared to go through. But brave Bodo takes a deep breath and squeezes through. He finds himself at the foot of a giant flight of stairs. He takes a deep breath and giant step by giant step he struggles upwards. Finally, he makes it to the top, exhausted. Bodo takes a moment to catch his breath, but quick as a flash, a big hairy paw comes shooting out of the crack in the wall. The house cat has caught Bodo by the tail. He is struggling to get away, but the giant cat has him in a firm grip. But Bodo is a lucky mouse. A loud noise startles the cat and distracted for a moment, she loses her grip and Bodo gets away. Phew! That was lucky. Bodo's heart is pounding, but he stands ever so still until the big cat finally walks away. He made it to the attic, but where are all the flying mice? Bodo has a look around in the big, almost empty room looking for mouse holes in the walls. "Hello? Bats? Where are you?" "Up here on the ceiling." Bodo sees them all hanging from the ceiling with their heads hanging upside down. "What are you doing up there? We sleep during the day. At night, we go out hunting for mayflies." One of the bats waves him up. "Why don't you come and join us?" "Easier said than done. I can't fly like you." "But you've got 4 legs. You can climb." He takes a pondering look around and spots a washing line. Perfect. Bodo quickly climbs the wall and balances over the washing line towards the hanging bats who are watching him in awe. "He's got 4 legs. We only have 2. "If I had 4 legs, I could climb too," one of them brags. "We don't have to, we can fly," another one chimes in. Bodo, distracted by this, loses his balance and slips. He grabs hold of a woolen sock. Tired and exhausted, Bodo slips into the sock to rest. He bites a little hole into the sock to see better. He's now hanging upside down from the washing line, his head sticking out of the sock. One of the bats cheers, "Hey, you made it, Bodo!" Bodo is so excited. "Can you also teach me how to fly?" "But you need wings to fly," one of the bats responds. "That's what I thought." "I dreamed of flying all my life. I took this dangerous journey up here, just hoping you could help me find a way to fly like you. Can you think of anything?" The bats get together and think. One of them has an idea and points to the corner. "Do you see this paper kite over there? If you hold on to it, we can pull you through the air with us." "Are you brave enough?" Bodo ponders for a moment. "Yes, let's do it." 2 of the bats grab the strings. Bodo holds on tight. They pull him through the window and take off flying. What a strange feeling to have your feet lift off the ground. Bodo never felt so free in his life. Bodo is used to being the tiniest thing in a huge world, but now everything seems tiny. Even the big scary cat who's watching Bodo fly and is very confused. Bodo is the happiest mouse in the world. It's a bumpy flight though, because the bats are hunting insects, and so Bodo tumbles through the air behind them. "Hey guys, slow down! I'm getting sick!" "Sorry Bodo, we forgot you're not used to flying." They try and fly steadier to help their new friend. But the big furry cat tries to catch the kite flying by and reaches out with her big paw and misses. Again, Bodo was lucky. That scary moment makes Bodo want to go back to the house. He's had enough excitement for one night. So the bats gently land him by the cellar window. "Thank you so much," Bodo calls after them as they fly away. Bodo bites off a part of the kite's tail as proof of his adventure and drags it through the cellar window. One of the other mice sees this and, being a mouse, automatically assumes Bodo's bringing food. "Hey guys, wake up! Bodo found something big and red!" Bodo clutches the piece of kite. "No, it's not food, it's a souvenir from my very first flight." Bodo tells the tale of his adventure. The scary cat, his new friends, the flying mice, and his ride on the flying kite. The other mice shake their heads. They can't imagine flying mice. Bodo grabs some pieces of newspaper and makes wings so he can show his friends what a flying mouse looks like. "You making this up?" some of them say. "You were probably just dreaming." Bodo is annoyed that no one believes him. "Fine, don't believe me." He sulks, grabs his kite souvenir and drags it into his pumpkin bed. Bodo dreams of being with his new bat friends, hanging upside down in the attic. His head feels heavy and hurts. He struggles to hold on with his feet. It's a rough night. As the sun is creeping through the window, Bodo wakes up from his dream. He quickly checks his feet. They're buried in the pumpkin, as he was grabbing it so hard in his sleep. Bodo is relieved he doesn't have to sleep upside down. He gets out of his pumpkin and stretches with a big yawn. Even if he still wishes he had wings, he wouldn't want to trade lives with the bat. He surely wouldn't want to give up his comfy pumpkin bed. Ever since, Bodo now stays up every night, watching his new friends through the window. He knows what it feels like to fly now. Sometimes they fly by extra close and say hello. The other mice never watch the window. They only think about food and sleep, and they still don't believe that some mice can fly. Only Bodo now knows. The end.